Okay, now haul it in. Not bad. It's a pretty good haul. Not bad at all. We're gathered here today to test my newest 3 a.m. Kaboom. And it's called a kid's Kaboomerang. Fairly easy to assemble. I had a weight on the outside with coral, but it flopped around. It's not easy. The whole thing is you should be able to toss it and sink it and bring some trash back in. We're going to give it a test run. This is the very first try on a windy day. I think you can probably toss it just as well from here. Give it some slack so you can get some bottles and stuff. And then we're just going to gauge it. You got to be able to pull it up fairly quick, I think. Let's find out if it even sinks out there. You ready? Here we go. Okay, there we go. Now will it work? It's looking like it's going to work. And what did we get? Hey, voila, diapers and trash and everything. It looks like it's going to work. I was going to try some different weights on it, but that's a pretty good first pull. Okay, let it sink, let it sink. You pull it up too far. There you go. You got it, I think. That's all you're going to get that time. You're already against the wall. Not bad. Jig it up and down like you're fishing. Let it go down, let it go down. Okay, now jerk it up. Keep jerking, keep jerking. You got a good one there, I think. Okay, bring it in. Bring her home. Who's got the gloves on to empty the bag? She needs some help. Who's got the gloves? Okay, who wants to turn? That was pretty good. I think Kerbin's still got a good one there. Okay. Okay, you're still doing good. Pull it in. Pull it in. Half-inch PVC with a 3/4 inch sleeve on it. And that was probably the most time-consuming thing, but it doesn't have to be round. It can be oval. Just run a rope through it, come it up and tie a knot, and it will be an oval net without all the PVC mess. Tie it off in a knot. The net gets threaded on top of it, and put some chain, or I tried a coral, but the coral flipped around too much. It's not as fast as the scooper, but if I got 15 kids out here with them, let's just force it down in here, because there's a good amount of trash right there. Let's just see if I can throw this down there, right about there. And what did we get? Really, not bad. Try and get a little bit more. Get that guy in there, there we go. Really, this is about all the kids are going to be able to pull up anyway. And it's still a lot more than what those darn fan shroud nets get with the other people that clean these every once in a blue moon. Yeah, you're going to have to wear your gloves because it's messier to clean out. But all in all, that looks pretty good. For the men, it's still the pooper scooper, which I had over at Mike's place there, but somebody stole it. Now here's all the bottles about there. Okay, let it sink down a bit. No, it's not wanting to sink down in a bit. We'll pull it back this way. Something's up. Man, I don't think it's hitting bottom. Really, that's a good haul, even with my old net. Check it out. Very easy to pull up. And that's not a bad haul. We're going to have a contest with the Geckos, my Junior Eco Warriors, to see who can get the biggest scoop out of here. Not too shabby. I didn't bring my booties and I'm going to get wet, so this is just a test run and it's a success. I was going to try more weights if needed, but this is just about right. Now I just have to find something that's free instead of the chain to put along the edge. But I had a bunch of rusted chain there left over. Yeah, get the rope too. Look at all that trash in our Coke Canal. We're going to do the kitty Kaboomerang. Okay. Let's go see if it works. Right about in there somewhere is probably good. Okay. Now throw the weighted end out and then start pulling it back in. Okay, pull it. Let it jig it up and down. Don't pull it too fast. Okay, let it back down. Okay, now haul it in. Not bad. It's a pretty good haul. Not bad at all. Okay, dump it. That's why you need the gloves. Who's got the gloves on? There we go. Mary. Queenly. Okay, here we go. Oh, yes. Just kind of like jigging a fish. You just kind of jig it a little, let it sink, jig a little, let it sink, jig a little, let it sink, and then see what you got. And oh my God, we got a good catch today. Not exactly fish, but definitely keeping all these sachets. It doesn't miss a thing. Sachets, hangers, everything. It gets it all. Even a golf ball. Net size is perfect. Lets the water through. Okay, let's try, see if it can get that helmet. There's a pretty good sized motorcycle helmet in there, some bottles. Let's see if we can snag that puppy. Got some debris around it. We're coming for you. Let it down, come on, got some debris in there. Let go of the debris, there we go, okay. Let it sink down. I'm gonna have to jerk it in there. No, it's being stubborn. I can't get underneath it. There we go. Okay, it's even good for bigger items, like a motorcycle helmet. Yeehaw! I like this thing, and you know what? It's not exhausting at all. Compared to the bamboo pole ones, my God, they will break your back and wear you out in 10 minutes. This one here is super lightweight. I'll have to weigh it on my scale there and see. But this is something that the kids can do pretty easily. Now there's some heavy cellophane sacks filled with trash. Let's see how she does on that one. Ooh, and it's a little bit heavy. That's why I got these knots tied in here, because your hands will slip on the rope. We're gonna pull this baby up with the knots. It's fairly heavy because it's got a big cellophane bag full of something in there. Check it out. That is beautiful. Well, not really. They shouldn't have thrown it in here in the first place. There we go. And we got our infamous hanger hanging up. Oops, there I go. I just got wet garbage feet. I was gonna bring my little booties down and I forgot them. So anyway, that's the end of our test run. I'm gonna do a few more scoops on my own. But there she is. Now, I just threaded it along here. There's no zip ties there. I could have sewn it. I've got to figure out how the fishermen put these nets together so you don't need the zip ties. Just tied a net in the bottom. It could be considerably bigger for some of the, I could make the hoop bigger for the big boys and even a tiny one for the 6 to 10-year-olds. But I got to figure out something else for the chain. So this is nearly free to make. And that's all she wrote. It is February 4th, I believe, 2026. And I'm going to see what I can get scooping wise here, because I think this battery's about dead. Bye-bye.